Hello, so today you find me in the first half, this is not all the garden, of this fantastic, beautiful village home. It's 3 double bedrooms, it's beautifully maintained inside, absolutely immaculate, containing all the character you would want of a property of this age, but without the maintenance. This wonderful home is set right in the heart of Whitley village, and as I've said, has got this stunning garden which also doubles going back that direction. Beautiful views over the farmland to that side, very, very close by to all the amenities, and it also comes with a double garage. I've got to show you inside this one, and you're going to have to be quick, because if you're not quick, I might buy it for myself. Come with me. So having stepped in through that lovely front door with its stained glass, you then come into a really nice large porchway area, perfect for storing some shoes and coats, but also really nice and light and has that kind of character feel with its vaulted wooden ceiling and also the 2 windows to the side. Now as you come in through that front door, it then opens up into this rather lovely sitting room, and this is just part of it that you're seeing right now. So you can see that we've got a really large fireplace in this end, inset with a nice big gas-fired wood burner, so keeps it nice and tidy. But as I swing round, I can show you that we also have this extending all the way over to the other side as well, and a nice snug area around the TV. So it's nice. It can be one big room for everybody to sit and enjoy, but you could also sort of cozy up in either end depending on what you're doing at the time. Now I've mentioned already, hopefully, that you've got the double glazed windows throughout. This is a fantastically maintained cottage, and this really rather wonderful living room is the start. Now you might be thinking, I don't necessarily want to walk straight into my living room, but that's okay. We'll show you the door where most people come in and out into this property, but that's your more formal entrance. Then we come through into this really rather wonderful character dining room, a fantastic space with really nice exposed timbers to the ceiling, lovely old beams, and you've also got an exposed stone wall on the left hand side there. So really good size, little nooks and crannies as well, lots of space for all your furniture and for one of the largest tables as well. And then off here, open plan, and you can see we've got space from both sides to go through. You've got this extra kind of snug or study area, currently used as a study, as you can see, or a library. This is just a fantastic space. It could be a reading room, it could be a hobby room, as it currently is, as well as a study. This is just a really nice addition, and with the 2 sort of lantern roof lights as well, adding lots of extra light, it really does make a fabulous addition to this property. So coming on through to more the hub of the home, which is your lovely kitchen diner, very much fitted out in the country style, in really, really good condition. Plenty of space here for a table and chairs, as you can see in the dining section. Clever use of space with even storage built into the breakfast bar. You've got the double oven, you've also got a built-in fridge, and then you've also got space for a dishwasher, which is over on the right hand side. Lovely and light, with lots of light again coming through these double glazed windows, and what's looking like quite a recently fitted boiler as well. This is in really immaculate condition, and there's a real big bonus of a massive utility room. So I'm going to take you through and show you this now. Now this section here, this rear hallway, is where the current owner mostly comes in and out, and I totally understand why. So I'm going to show you the utility first. This huge room for a utility is a really good space for absolutely everything: washing machine, tumble dryer, fridge and freezer, as well as your fridge in the kitchen. So lots of room in there for storing away kids and dog stuff, whatever you need to hide away, that room is plenty big enough. And then just coming back down to the front door, the side door, which is used more often as the front door, just on the right hand side here, we also have a downstairs cloakroom, a really nice addition to an older cottage as well. Now I'm going to take you out that door later and show you the additional bonuses on the outside, and the huge garden that we've got as well. But let's just take you back through, past the utility, into this kitchen diner, back through this fabulous dining room with its kind of extra snug reading room office off to the side, and then I'm going to take you upstairs via this lovely wooden door. having come up the stairs, you are then greeted by this really lovely wide landing space, a really nice area. And off this we have 3 double bedrooms. So I'm going to go through them as I come to them, really, just to make it easier. The first one, we have a little couple of steps down, but this is your double bedroom, one of your double bedrooms, which potentially could be your guest room, or it could also be your main bedroom, dependent on what your preference is. But as you can see, a really lovely size, really nice deep section there for wardrobes and additional storage over to the left hand side. And what I also like is you've got the window seat as well along from there. This is the only one where you've got a couple of steps down into it. Not that that's a drama, that's a pretty typical cottage kind of feature around here. Now as I come along the landing and turn left, we then go into what is currently being used as the main bedroom, and it's the slightly bigger of all of them. So this one is a really nice size, very good double bedroom, really lovely light with lots of light coming in from both windows. And talking of windows and views, that's your view across the top of your additional garage section over towards the fields and towards the Pear Tree Inn. A really beautiful location right in the heart of this village. And then this room also comes with a large triple built-in wardrobe as well. So a really great space for a master bedroom, and nice to wake up to those views. So I can see why this one is being used for that purpose. And then across the landing from there is the smaller of the 3 bedrooms, but this is, surprisingly, a very nice sized double. Currently not set up as such, it's more of a kind of occasional room, but there is plenty of space in here for a double bed to go from that wall. It might not look like it on the video, I promise you it definitely has the size, and still has space for bedside tables alongside, and you've got the wardrobe in the recess there, which you can also fit your own in. Again, double glazed windows and tons of sunshine. And then last but not least on this floor, I'm going to take you in and show you the bathroom. And we have this surprisingly large space, big shower cubicle to the left hand side here, lots of storage cleverly built in just to the side of the toilet there, and then it opens up round and through into more of a period bathroom. If you really wanted a bath in here, it really wouldn't be too difficult, but it's absolutely gorgeous as it is. So now we've shown you inside, let's take you outside and show you a real feature of this property, which is those stunning gardens. Coming back out of the property, but I'm taking the route from the kitchen past the utility and the downstairs cloakroom out through the side door, because this is the sort of area you're going to generally end up using as your main entrance, and you'll see why in a moment. So straight away we come out onto this really nice covered section here. It's even got a lantern roof light there as well, just to keep the light coming in. And as you can see, we're sort of early, well, sort of mid-morning, and loads of sun in this area. Perfect place for seating, for shoe storage, for coats, everything you want to keep out here. So straight across is the porchway, in fact, and the double glazed door into this rather large garage. Now from the other side it looks like it's a single garage, just a single door, but in fact it's a double width, so it's a really fantastic size and a great workshop. And what's really nice is if you do park up in your garage and come through, you're not going to get wet because you're covered by this covered area. So then coming out into the garden, and gosh, the sun is beautiful today, we have this really large garden space. Now it comes in 2 kind of sections, so I'm going to take you through and walk you across. And the first thing we're going to come to on the left hand side here is this rather wonderful summer house space. What a beautiful room, lovely and bright, lots of space in here. And you can see how sunny it is from my shadow today, but you've got lots of room in here for lots of seating, perfect place for you to relax in, either on a sunny day or even it's warm enough. You shut those doors, it's absolutely gorgeous and warm enough to sit in there, even when it's a bit chillier in the winter. You've got this lovely seating area and patio area just here, just giving you that extra sort of overspill if you want to have a coffee or a nice drink or something fizzy in the evening. And then you've got this really rather wonderful garden space which wraps all the way round to the side gate, which is your main entrance into the property. Now I'm just just going to pan back and around to show you that we've got a rather large level lawn coming all the way across with nice deep borders, lots of beautiful plants, and you've also got a very large shed in this section as well. I'm going to come back up. You can see that as it splits, you've then got this really nice area here for a seating area and that main sort of more formal front entrance that we initially came in through. But when you see it like this, you can understand why, as a majority of the time, your owner would come in through the right hand pathway and up towards that nice covered section by the garage. And if you came in from the garage, you go straight through without getting wet and straight into your side door. So this first section, absolutely beautiful. And again, comes as the sun moves around with another area here, which will get the evening and afternoon sun, where you've got the pagoda, but also, if I swing round, another area of sort of paved area here, but actually you could potentially have more parking here if you wanted to, but realistically you've got nice parking space just by the side here, but you've also got that garage. So a really lovely start. This is just the first half of the garden. So now I'm going to take you through the hedgerow and out onto your second half of the garden. And this is where I really feel like this is proper village country garden. What a fantastic space. Originally designated as an allotment area, and the very long-standing owners, going a long way back, had to produce vegetables for the Neston Park estate. That was part of the deal for them having this land, but now it's all yours. So now you can sit out here, you can garden to your heart's content. You could have this as wonderful vegetable plots again, you could have flower borders. It could just simply be a great place for the children to play. But what a fantastic addition, and very unusual to have such a large plot with this cottage as a 3-bedroom semi-detached cottage, which is a really good size. This has just under 1/4 of an acre with it, so a really lovely property. And of course, not forgetting the absolutely stunning views over the fields in that direction. So we're right in the heart of Whitley village. I'm literally pointing the camera now across the field at the Pear Tree Inn, very, very popular Pear Tree Inn. We also have a local village shop which is open 7 days a week because it is managed by volunteers. We have a lovely little coffee shop attached to the push bike shop, which is Sprockets, and we've also got lots of other facilities and lots of other clubs and activities in the village. You've got a couple of village halls, you've got children's play areas, and you've got miles and miles and miles of countryside walks. Buses are really important out here. When you're living in a village, the facilities are key, and we do have regular buses that run to Bath and also to Corsham. Little Village School is amazing. We've even got a golf club and a cricket club. So what more could you want? This fantastic home has got the most wonderful homely feel about it. It was something I fell in love with as soon as I came in, was just the feel of this property, and it is definitely worth a view. So please do get in touch and we'll get you inside to have a proper look as soon as we can.